remember me in your prayers, whoever it is you're praying to. And tune in again soon for more Uncle Jack. And now it's time for Funny Old Customs, the show in which Jack Worthing, that's me, illuminates our jolly island's ancient customs. Today, we're going to talk about human sacrifice. Yes, many of our forebears enjoyed a human sacrifice or two, and I'm not just talking about watching a good hanging, like we did during the... Never mind, sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about. Well, the most famous British sacrifices were the ancient Celts. According to Julius Caesar, their druids liked to put criminals and prisoners of war into giant wicker men and then set them on fire. Wow, what a sight that must have been. And if you don't think we can trust the Romans, then how about the bog bodies? Yes, we found beautifully preserved bodies in peat marshes, and some of them show evidence of having been strangled, drowned, and stabbed to death. That's how you propitiate a god, eh? Makes you wonder if anybody's buried under Stonehenge, eh? And if they are, who's under our own little henge, the wedding party stones? Maybe someone should check. Of course, all this was before we Anglo-Saxons became an island race. Back then, we were pagans and worshipped dark gods. The darkest and most important of the gods was Wotan, whereas the Vikings called him Odin. He was a war god. Well, perhaps he still is a war god. And the Vikings would sacrifice 99 men and women in a great blot to make sure he stayed happy. It's a long way from Abraham and Isaac, isn't it?
Hey everybody. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. It's a nice little song. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey Holden, Jola. Hey Doughboy. Hey FBI. FBI is the one that suggested this game to me. I have no idea what it is. It's free. I think it's a visual novel. Oh, hey Mark. Oh, hey Kick. How are you doing? I've been pretty AFK for your streams, but I could not skip this. I think I suspected that you would probably be into this type of game. You did get me to play Honey Pop. Oh wait, who's the one that gifted that game to me? Was it Phil? But anyways, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a visual novel about 4 anime girls, I'm guessing. I didn't even read the description. I played this before, so blame me. Alright, I'll blame you, FBI. Stuff happens during the streams and I wander off. Alright, might as well get started. Yeah, that's one thing I'm worried about is the reading. It should be fine. My voice should be sore at the end of the stream, but that's fine. Please enter your name. Cake. Wait, should I put Cake or Dev for my name? What the hell is that icon? What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? Which icon? Alright. There's no nudity? Alright. I'll just put Dev. There we go. Hey. Wait. Alright. Question mark. Who's that? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally obvious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend where you'd never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. But maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Dev. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. She just friend-zoned me. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dev, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What's a NEET? In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. I think I've watched 45 minutes of this game, Mark. Dev's favorite bone in his body is his boner. It's not technically true. There's no bones in that area. Alright, the school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Oh, hey Mitchell. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the clubs, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. How are you doing, Mitchell? Wow, look at that FPS. Must be really hard to run. 140 FPS. Here's the audio recording me singing in the shower. Well, it just got really quiet. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Told you, don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Girl 2. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. How do you hate that? Ah, Dev. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Wait, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Dev. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika? Come sit down, Dev. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? Alright, well... So far the game is just about me joining a literature club. And we're eating cupcakes. We met 4 female students. Some variable personalities. I don't know what to think yet, guys. Dev's mind is gonna go wild right now. DevSec meeting makes sense. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri... Yuri? Is it Yuri or Yuri? Walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, we don't get to choose who we sit next to? I was gonna sit next to Monika. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no ideas you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. There's 12 of them, so we get 3 each? Wait, no, there's 5 of us. 2.5. Sarah grabs one first, then Monika follow. It's delicious. Oh, hey, Judgment. I don't normally play games like this. How are you doing? Imagine some of like the newer subscribers coming into the stream. They're gonna get the wrong idea. Sarah takes with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Cake and tea? Out a whole number of cupcakes, 100% evil. Let's cancel Dev on Twitter for being a furry weeb man. I've only played... Which weeb games have I played? Kingdom Hearts, Honey Pop, and then this game. I'm not technically a weeb or a furry. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. It's not true. Or that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. What is going on here? What's going on in this game? So what made you consider the literature club? I'm gonna call it the book club. I'm having trouble saying literature. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, or book club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha. Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into books, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. Put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like books. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Which personality are you guys? I think Cake's definitely Natsuki. Hey Clementine, I have this game too. It's great. Is it? I've never played it before. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of new members joining. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Dev, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Manga? Is that anime? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Give them voices? I can only do one voice. This is my only voice. Tread lightly. Despite how much anime I watch, I don't like those types. Manga is book anime, and you read it backwards. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Its conversations are kind of awkward. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori saddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Alright, Mark, you have a good one. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dev? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and that leaves my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Dev? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Dev, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah. Oh, hey, Sayori. How are you doing? Sorry I didn't want to join your club at first. But then... yeah, we decided to. Because they stared at me for a few seconds. I really impressed the class star, Monika, with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Dev, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of the circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do we get to write a poem? Yes, alright. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. We want Monika to like us, right? Yuri's the one that's reading the horror book. Natsuki is the one with the cupcakes. And she doesn't like being called cute. Sayori. What would you like, Sayori, if you're still in chat? You choose the girl you want? I can't remember what Monika said. Monika can't be your girlfriend. She's out of your league no matter what you do in this game. Oh, damn. So I have to choose one of these? But she smiled at me. Alright. Smile. Melancholy. Wait, nature? Oh, hey, Big 1500. How are you doing? OMG, I've never thought you'd ever play this game. I was tricked into playing it. Okay, we have to choose 20 words? Wow.
Did you take your joy today?
Oh, hey, FBI.
Never forget to take your joy.
$2 donation, you should play
your day will go as smooth as
Threshold Kids. Alright, I'll do that. Wait, what else did Monika say? Adventure, alone, amazing, awesome, beauty, bed, bless, broken. Alright, I'm not seeing any of those words. Embrace. The hot means that the word is attracted to that girl. Oh, okay. Oh. Natsuki. Imagination. Oh, that's Yuri. I wonder if I... Determination, sensation, unending. The words are getting a little bit more darker every time we click one. Anxiety. Charm. There we go. Sayori. I think we want Sayori. Inferno, angry, existence, candy. Unrequited. Party. Party. Thank you for the donation, FBI. Vanilla. I think I know which words to choose for Sayori. Laugh. Suicide. After image. Wrath. Heartbeat. Holiday. Beauty. There we go. Crimson. Essence. Twirl. Twirl. Oh, damn. You gotta base the words off the personality of the girls. Alright. Peaceful. Kitty. That'd probably be Natsuki. Anime. Who's the one that was reading manga? bliss, variance, portrait, peace, misfortune, pain, vitality. Oh damn. Summer. Oh damn. Unstable. Comfort. I think I got most of the words for Sayori. Kiss, damn it. Extraordinary. Doki Doki. Dev, look at the name in chat. Yeah, I saw her. Saw her before. Sweet. Alright, one more. Together. There we go. Hi again, Dev. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Give me a sec, I need something to drink. I actually think G Fuel isn't the best thing to drink when you're reading a lot or talking a lot. Might have to get some water. That was the last. Alright. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dev. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Geez, she's really mean. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the bedroom. I mean, clubroom. Bedroom. Natsuki finds her stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dev always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Oh hey Benjamin. Or Ben Bondi. How are you doing? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Dev can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Hey Christian, Gil. Pretty sweet game, huh? Wholesome. Yeah, it's very wholesome. Just joined a book club. Now we're having awkward conversation with anime girls. We wrote a poem too. Oh, we chose words for a poem. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Wait, we don't even know what book it is. Dev Sayori, if you keep dating her, we'll eat you. What? What are you talking about? 2D girls can be hitting different. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'd probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. Hey River Snyder. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. It doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes. Of course. Wait. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcake it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh, I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Hee, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Oh, hey Mark, welcome back. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. Oh, hey, Soulmeister. How are you doing? How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Yeah, look at her. She's a mess. Oh, I'm sorry, Sayori. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Just throwing shade at her. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Is there? Yeah, she kind of looks like kind of a mess. I didn't even notice that until he pointed it out. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody ever notices that. Of course they do. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Wow, why are we being so mean? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, alright. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you'd have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It was so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. So much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are getting better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I wasn't joking that time. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Alright. That was a long conversation. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share our poems we wrote now?" Yay. Can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Do we get to read our poem? I hope so. Are you good? I'm just perfect, but I thought you... Dev and jail is a good combo. Confused. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Oh, we don't get to read it in front of everybody? Can't wait. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral book. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? We will give it... Monika. We'll show Monika first. Wait, does it matter? I'm sure we're gonna have to show it to everybody. Do you want to hear your poem, Sayori? I wrote it just for you. Just drinking some G Fuel. Give me a second. Alright, Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. He's my good friend after all. Alright, let's see if she roasts us. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Dev. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must have been seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Unless I have no idea what I'm doing. Well... maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Haha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a dev poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Dev, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. It's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Now will you read my poem too? Right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Such beautiful words. Thank you, FBI. I chose those words myself. Alright, let's read her poem here. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright, it's pretty good. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. The sunshine is the only reason she gets up in the morning? If it wasn't for the sunshine, she'd be sleeping. I'm not mad, but I'm not mad. I don't understand that. She's not mad that the sun is coming out? Or the sun is out? I don't know. Pretty good. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. Can't answer that just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehe. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Why, you know, mad? You overslept. It didn't seem like... I thought that was just like a random part of the poem at the end. Of pretty good for someone who wrote it like the day of. Alright, we'll give our poem to... We'll just start from the top and go work our way down. Natsuki. I feel like she's gonna be honest with our poem. ... Question mark? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Here we go. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Alright. Eagles can fly. Alright. Who told you to die? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, it's definitely what I thought when I read it. It's easy to read. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. She's kind of cocky. They expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Let's do poems? Yeah, we'll have a poem stream. We'll all write poems, and then I'll review them on stream. Submit your poem via Discord, and I'll read it on stream. Here's my poem. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. Nice, I like that, FBI. Here, sometimes I can't approve comments and it gives me an error. Yeah, River, your comment got blocked. Yeah, I can't even do it too, FBI. It says error, try again. I guess your comment's hidden forever, River. Alright, Yuri. Let's see if she likes it. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that we're specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separately from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Wait, so if I would have written the poem for her, like chose words specifically for her, would she have still said this stuff to us? That'll be interesting. See. There's so many different skills. Alright. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Wait, what did she mean by that? She's biased? To me? Or to everybody? It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Right here. Can you guys read cursive? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Jeez. I bathe. Calm. Wait. What does that say? Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Alright, Sayori. You have a good one. Pretty good poem. And don't get up too late. Try to be early. Dev might need to go back to school. I actually got up really late today. I was playing Assassin's Creed last night, about 4 in the morning. I can't read it. I don't... What does that say? I bathe. calm. That says calm, right? Or calming. Breathing out air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I like it. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. The sickening blue-green hue. Does that mean she doesn't like the future? Or what's to come? I've seen that Assassin's Creed livestream. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty... that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Oh, hey, Sonia. Oh, hey, Michael. How are you doing? Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Boo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dev. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep writing. Trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, one more person. The love of our life. Is this literally what you do? Play like 3 hours video games and then go to sleep and wake up and do the same thing every day? Well, when I'm on my days off, big. That's what I usually do. Pretty chill, easy life. Can't complain. Get to talk to you guys, play some video games, drink some G Fuel, eat way too much takeout. But I'm good. Hey, Mark. I might have to go get some water soon. We'll take a quick break after we read Monika's poem. Monika. Hi, Dev. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid... Wait, of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dev. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. She knew. She knows she's too smart. How long can you talk comfortably? For a couple hours. You mean for, like, reading? Oh yeah. Yeah, I hope your dad's alright, Mark. I know you were putting him to sleep a couple days, or like an hour ago. Oh, how long? I thought I read it. How long can you talk comfortably? Talk low. I can go deeper, but yeah, this is my normal voice right here. My comfortable normal voice. Yes, some threshold kids soon. Every man can do a deep dad voice. It's like built in to us. So yeah, sometimes like if I'm wake up in the morning and I kind of have that whiskey voice, even though I don't drink, but like sometimes it happens. You can do like just incredibly low. Like I scare people low. Anyways, is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you are really care about each other's well-being. Alright, River, you have a good one. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. Why do your normal voice just sound so good? It's because your mic is because of G Fuel water. Like it is. Yeah, well, I use a Yeti and I drink a lot of G Fuel. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and... oh shit. I think might be a little bit of a delay on the stream. The latency is... That's alright. Oops. Damn it, I didn't mean to click on that. Can I go back one? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, each of their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit better, or either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Well, he's 70, probably the downhill slope he refuses to exercise. Well, he's 70, probably the downhill slope. Oh, okay. You're talking about your dad? Should get him a shake weight, Mark. The chat definitely has delay. Yeah, that comment just popped up right now. Let me know how long it takes for me to respond to it. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What is that? What is she talking about? Did she, like, witness a murder? She was looking through a hole in the wall and saw somebody get killed? That's what it seems like. That would just make me laugh nonstop. The shake weight. About 10 seconds? Really? There's a 10-second delay? Damn. Her own Polaris kind of reminds me of Jessie and that hole in the poster thing. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Yeah, what does she mean by this? This is confusing. She was looking into a hole. She feels like she's looking from outside. Looking in? Is that the phrase? Poems are weird. Yeah. And he on the other side was looking in. What do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What is that inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Here's cab fare. It usually takes about 15 or probably 10 minutes before you see it. Poems are weird. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. What she said. That's what she said. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Dev did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Dev liked my poem too, you know? Even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dev appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dev started showing up. What? Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Dev. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dev. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dev? Well, I don't know what to say. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Damn it! I gotta choose? So of course, that's going to be... Which one do I choose? Help me, Sayori? I need some G Fuel. I think Yuri's a little bit more right than Natsuki. Natsuki's being kind of what's the word? What is the word? Rigid. She only thinks the way that she thinks is right. I'm gonna have to go with help me, Sayori. But I do agree with Yuri. There's no right or wrong to the game, it's just an opinion, so you can really just choose which one you want. But it will affect the game future. Jeez. Alright, help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, dyeing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah? Everyone's fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Dev. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? It's exactly why. It's exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Now we gotta have like the inspiring best friend talk. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? But because, well, also Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Here, Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Haha. Nah. Not like it, I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? I could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. So she's still out of my league, guys? What's wrong with... You can't use Discord for, I think, 10 minutes when you join. So you should be able to use it. Are people making poems on the Discord? Oh wait, no, I read that weird. Still out of your league. Yeah, Michael, we're gonna write poems on Discord, and then I'm gonna read them on stream. So if you have a poem, let me know. Just maybe if you have like an old poem that you wrote in high school, I'll read it. Oh, hey Donna. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Dev, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. We gotta write another poem? I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Dev, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehe. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Alright. Is there gonna be like a lull in the story or anything? Or can I just pause it here? I don't write poems, but I'll try. Alright. I'll read Cake's right now. He put his on the Discord. Poem America. Guns suck. Most of the states suck. This country is awful. How do we make it this far? The end. Jeez. Very solemn. Cake. You said the word suck twice. What does that mean? Alright, well I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. I gotta use the washroom and get some fresh air, water. I'm gonna eat a cupcake. It means awful. Alright, but I'm gonna throw up a Threshold Kids video. Like bars. Yeah, you can throw up some bars if you want. But I'll be right back.
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home. I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home. I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home. Hey, man! What are...
Alright, I'm back. Got some water. With some ice. I got an ice maker for Christmas. From my mom. Now I can have ice with every drink that I have. I'll put ice on everything. You spat bars on Discord? Did you? You made another poem? Oh, here we go. Alright. Alright, we're gonna review and read these poems for you guys. What does it make you hungry? Or? Alright, here we go. Poem COVID-19. This whole pandemic could have been prevented. The world played stupid, and this is what we got. Learn this as a lesson, but you'll probably make the same mistake again. It's pretty good. This whole pandemic could have been prevented. We did play stupid. Learn this as a lesson, but you'll probably make the same mistake. It's inevitable. Very defeatist attitude. Kick. But I like it. It's like, what's the point of warning people? It's just gonna happen again anyways. But it's nice that you acknowledged it. I kind of wish I could fix this delay. I'm sorry guys if it's like really long. Alright, here's Derp Titan. Is that you, River? In this hateful world that we live in, and all the hurtful lies people spin in, it's hard to step back and smell the roses, to see not where we are living, but where we are going. Some of us want to just make the world better, but the hate and the blood only makes the ground wetter. Damn. The screaming, the lying, the stealing, the crying. Tell me when's the time that we will stop denying. We know our world is bad, but some just hate to admit, so they sit on their couches and tweet about it. But just because the world's bad don't mean we should quit. We should try to make it better while we know that there is good in it. Very inspiring. Impassioned. I like it. I like this line. Some of us want to just make the world better, but the hate in the blood only makes the ground wetter. I like that. Very intense. I don't know, should we give this like a rating? Oh, hey Phil. How are you doing? How did I miss this? It's a little bit late. And here we go with Jolabang. Plywood and paper mache. Plywood and paper mache. There's no more joy. Dev has been hoarding it all. Alright. You guys don't know that's from We Happy Few? Yeah, it was pretty good, River. Yeah. That was a freestyle? Damn. WTF, yo. Whoa. Poem Y. Club Penguin shut down. F Disney. The end. Alright. Club Penguin. That's a game, right? Alright, we'll read Bunnies. Damn. It's a lot. This poem is from Control. Oh, it's from the game. Cool. You are a worm through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes, while pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this to be true. We stand around on while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget this happiness more and more now. You gave us the permission in your regulations. We wait in the stains. The word that describes that is redacted. Repeat the word, the name of the sound. It resonates in your house. After the song, time applause. We build you till nothing remains. The eggs crack and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. You remind us of home. You've taken your boss with you. All hair must be eaten. Under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. After the song, time for applause. Yeah, just one second. I'm gonna turn this music down just a little bit. There we go. Where did I read it? After the song, time for applause. This cliche is death out of time, breaking the first, second, and the third, fourth wall. The fifth wall, floor, no floor, you fall. How do you say insane? Hurts to be happy. An earworm is a tune. You can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe and nothing to worry about. Haha, funny. The last eggs break now. The hole in your room is a hole in you. You came and we let you in through the hole in you. You have always been there, the only child. Copy of a copy of a copy. Orange peel. The picture is holding the picture. When you hear this, you will know you're in a new. You want to listen, you want to dream. You want to smile, you want to hurt, you want to be. Damn. It's pretty good. It's kind of all over the place. Definitely can see it was from Control. You shouldn't have told me it was from Control. Well, you should have told me like afterwards. Roses are red, poems are lame. This was fun and all. Now let's get back to the game. Alright. We'll do that, Michael. Let's get back to the game. I don't know what to rap about. I need inspiration. Could rap about anime. Alright, here we go. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see that why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Dev, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Another poem? Really? Alright. Just joking, you can read poems. The hiss constantly repeat it. Is that what they say when they're talking? I don't think Sayori is gonna see us anything but a friend. You think, guys? Her feedback from our last poem, she didn't really say anything about it. Like, she didn't react the way that we thought she was going to. Like, but I guess we wrote it so she would like it, but I don't know. You think we should keep trying to get it, like, keep writing for her? Because we could switch our attention away to like Yuri or Natsuki. Probably Yuri. But Natsuki or Yuri, I don't think she liked our poem. She went on for a long time talking about how we were like, that was the first poem that we wrote, and she was just explaining how to write poems. She was being constructive with her criticism, but I don't know if she liked it. And I can't remember what Natsuki said about ours. What about Honeycamp Studio? I could play that. We'll just switch to playing visual novels and anime games, guys. Alright. Let's... I guess we'll just keep going with Sayori. She is our friend after all. But I wonder... Cake was saying that, like, we can't impress Monika because she's out of our league. And that's gonna happen. It's gonna be the case for the entire game. Alright, vibrant. Oops. Peaceful. Pure. Damn it, I keep... Suicide anxiety. Clumsy. Sadness. I haven't chosen like a word like that yet. Daydream, lollipop. Fickle, I guess. Peace. Wonderful. If I choose, I think sweet is gonna be for Sayori. Doki Doki. Massacre, misery, jumpy. Secretive. Puppy. Jumpy, damn it. Color. Family. Heartbeat. Essence. Try to choose the words. I'll go with Sayori, but I keep choosing words for Natsuki. But oh yeah, I forgot to turn the music. Forgot to turn it back up. Let me know if it's too loud. Alright, let's see. See if we can impress her. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. So we have this club every day. It's a lot of poems. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey Dev. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Aha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. You, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ahaha. So Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening, and her face is in her book as always. Aha. There's a lot of those like aha, hee hee, or yua comments. Is that like a normal thing in these visual novels? Dev is a furry senpai. No, I'm not, Michael. No way Dev is a furry. Yeah, exactly, Big. We should do a chill stream. What did you have in mind, River? Or is she thirsty? She could be thirsty. But there's probably a water fountain out there. And water is free. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just obvious. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Dev to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after playing a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh shit! What? Kia? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. It was Natsuki. Games, disco, and other stuff. Do a Q&A? Q&A and other stuff? Yeah, I could do a Q&A. How about we do that for the 3,000 subscriber milestone video or stream? I know. Also, I noticed this. This was said before in the game about Yuri's like boobs. Did they get bigger this day? I can't tell. Let me know. Because it was Natsuki that said that she like stuffed her bra or something. Or were they always that? Like that? Ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. So happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Show good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Q&A would be good at good 3K stream plus reacting to old vids. Then face reveal 4K, furry suit reveal 5K. Furry suit reveal 5K. I would have to buy one. I wouldn't even know where to buy one. Did you play Inside yet? Yeah, I have. River. Played that when it first came out. I think I have a let's play for it. I didn't stream it or anything. Of course, Dev talking about anime boobies. I just noticed them right now. I didn't notice them before. Did they get bigger? Or is it just me? I mean, or is it just like I just noticed it? Dev, I'll send you a big bunny suit. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? You. Hoo. Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Maybe she was probably hungry. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. A bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Hold up. Michael, they didn't get bigger, but they have more natural shape now. I went back and checked. See, I knew it. They did change shape. Alright, stay on that, Michael. I need you to keep looking at Yuri's boobs. Just to see if they change. Yeah, 100% 100% that for research. Federal booby inspection. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. Sounds cool. Also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dev. Yeah, she's into me. How come she's still out of my league? Cake. You don't have to tell me twice. Alright. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie, peers back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why does she keep going to the closet? Dev. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monika were going to make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Hey. Monika will be back soon. Are you going with Dev to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster or paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Dev? Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exited the club room. Followed behind us, Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Me and Monika have it all planned out, don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? What kind? Well, everyone's gonna takes turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Dev? Not thinking about it the right way at all. Hold up, I need something to drink. Oops. Yeah, your comment, River. You can't show it for some reason. River is reporting for duty, pull down them pants and show me that booty. Alright. I guess that's why it's censored, River. It's about performing them. Like you say, the lines of the poems like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is what, a barren wasteland? Like that. Alright, that was weird. She just like zoned out and started reciting poetry. Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yes, I guess so. I'm so excited. Festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Dev, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. So is this entire game just preparing for this festival and joining a literature club and talking to 4 girls? Is this the entire game? Are we trying to like get one of the girls to be a girlfriend, or I'm trying to figure out what like the end game here. Got one more poem, one day of poems before the festival. Okay. So this is just like all the preamble, like the preface that the festival. I guess. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Oh shit. Alright, smack. Kia. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Jeez. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the other side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of your forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Dev? Where would I even find ice around here? Around this time? I guess I could... cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a little joke. A silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. There we go. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I had Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. What? What are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Dev. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I'd get myself hurt. I would fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Dev. I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Or I even know it. I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right, Dev. So glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, but that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know? Good luck with that. He's gonna see your forehead anyway. Either way. If I hide it under my bangs. Wish my school had a real vending machine when I was there. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. I have to say I like these special CG scenes. Computer generated what? Ones? Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. ... Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything you needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. On the poster paper, too. Haha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Dev. Oh well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, we'll work our way down again. Sorry about that. Dev, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's it. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Haha. Hey. Not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey Dev, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've ever you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright. Oh yeah, yeah, I did play Among Us. Big. I played that like a month ago. We were playing with subscribers and it was pretty fun. I'm not very good at lying. I need to get better. I've seen Dev for about a year. Telltale Walking Dead. Did Dev play? Oh no, I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's Dawn. I should. I keep forgetting about that game. I wanted to play horror games in October, but I was working so much that I could only play a few of them. Anyways, I'll read Sayori's poem. It's much longer than before. Wow, look at that. She's definitely spent more time on this one. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Jeez. You're talking about like her brain? Or metaphorically, I guess. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Night after night, more dream. Wait, did I read that? Yeah. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally alone, finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in, they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. But I'm having trouble reading this. I'm gonna read that again. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Jeez. I don't know what to think about this poem. It's weird. A little creepy too. Collection makes me a lot of friends. I guess she's just talking about her dreams. Pop off the scalp like the lid of my cookie jar. I guess, yeah, she's like daydreams, I guess. She's having daydreams. And then she like keeps those daydreams in bottles. Maybe she writes them down. Or she just remembers. She's remembering her dreams. I open up and come to my friends. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. Yeah, weird. Brains in jars, yeah. I like that. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. See that? It's almost kind of creepy. I said the exact same thing. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. No, I haven't played that yet, Clementine. I've heard of it though. The Bendy and the Ink Machine. I like how Dev clears his throat like an old man before reading. At least I mute the mic when I do it. Alright, we'll read. Next is Yuri. Alright, we'll read Yuri's. Let's see what you've written for today. We skipped Natsuki's. She tries to help her friends, but they never seem satisfied. Yeah, I could see that. Let's see what you've written for today. And we're always roasting her too. Like, we're always being mean to Sayori. For no reason at all, too. But she always seems so happy. Well done, Dev. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. Boobies seem consistent now. I think they get bigger every day, so keep that in mind for tomorrow. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Very intimate exercise. I see. It's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh yeah, she writes in cursive. Try to read this. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Oops. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. That's true. Never feed wildlife, guys. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and the raccoon, and I can't read that word. Can you guys read that? You finally reattached your pee-pee? What are you talking about? Urge? Oh, there. Thank you. Thank you, River. The raccoon. What's the first one? The raccoon or urge, right? Or urge? Or an urge? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. That was really good. He's like conditioning the raccoon to whenever the raccoon sees the knife, the raccoon knows it's gonna be fed. So I guess she's like, I don't know, doing experiments on wildlife. Hold on, I'm just reading more of this. I slice the bread. Wait, a rush of blood, classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Kids stay in school. Yeah, pretty much. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I guess she wants to feel wanted. I don't know. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Dev? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuality. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright, Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Well, glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type? All of a sudden? I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Ouch. It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Alright. You have to feed wild animals once they take over as the dominant life form on this planet. They'll be kept as a pet rather than killed or enslaved. Because Dev is also fluffy. I could see that happening. a weird, like, dystopian furry future where dolphins take over and everybody has to wear furry suits. I think you're onto something, Michael. Alright, we'll read hers after I get some water. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Wait. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Jeez. Just doesn't like one thing about somebody. And then she hates her. Hates them. This one's kind of messed up, actually. Dev, are you on something? No, I'm good. I don't like spiders. Do you like spiders? So just a normal day to you then, Dev. I remember a game like that from when I was a kid, Echo. You play as the dolphin. Don't do jokes, kids, unless you're a profession. I like this one, actually. I think it's my favorite. I don't know why. I thought she'd, like, kind of twist it at the end to not make it look like she's evil. You know, redeem herself and not judge somebody just based on one thing. Maybe she's talking about herself. Oh yeah, Michael. Michael, do you like spiders? You don't like spiders? I don't mind them, actually. Alright, let's go. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. It was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Yeah, she is talking about herself. So that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people should make each other feel insecure about those things. Yeah, guys. Don't make me feel so insecure. I'm not a furry. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has some trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotion is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. We got one more poem, guys. Have we accept your persona? I swear if Dev do a face reveal and I see a furry costume. I'll just do it to spite you. Hi again, Dev. The girl that's out of our league. One sec, water. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Wanted to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? And then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. Sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Oh, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. Alright, have Scream grab ready so we can finally get proof of Dev as a furry. You can prove that he's a furry, I'll give you 2 cents. I think Michael's more of a furry than me, because he's the one that made that emote. Alright, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. A noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Her poem's called Save Me? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. What is she talking about? The noise that won't stop. The violent grating waveforms. Maybe she's talking about like responsibilities. She's feeling overwhelmed. RGB PC. Yeah, it could be that too. An endless poem of meaningless. Jeez. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I never said that. It's kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. See, it's hard for me, excuse me, for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip? Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Just remind me, I gotta save. I haven't saved this entire stream. Why don't you guys tell me? Alright, saved. Okay, everyone. Well, all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival? Well, sort of. We really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I want to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster? Wait, who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Oh no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So sorry. ... But still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them? Alright. Whoops. I know you did. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have it to get it over with. Alright. You. Hey, thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else. Expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika? This is too sudden. Well, if we can't recite your poem in front of a club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel like a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. Think about that, but it'd be a good name for an account. I simp for Dev. Dev simp. And the avatar is... Yeah, that could be the new emote name. Dev simp. And it'd be a furry dev. Alright guys. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to end it here. I want to play more of this. It's kind of interesting. I don't know where it's going. But I kind of want to play more. But my throat is getting kind of sore for reading so much. How much more of the game is there? Or should I just fight through it? Because we could play this tomorrow. Yeah, we could do this. Play this tomorrow. Finish it off. All right, Clementine, you have a good one. 2 more hours? That's not bad. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about streaming visual novels. I kind of want to see what happens at the poem festival. I don't know why I'm into this. It's weird. Weird playing like an anime game. Like a visual novel. It's probably because I've been like just kind of like focused, involved in their lives. Kind of want to see how it ends up. I kind of want to see if Yuri's boobs get bigger. Just for like for science reasons. See if it like it's just something that we noticed. Get the G feel and keep it going. Alright, Donna. Of course, that's what you want to see. Maybe they'll get smaller. I just want to know. I thank you guys so much for coming out. This was fun. Very interesting. Never played a game like this before. I kind of wish there was a little bit more gameplay, like besides just choosing words for a poem. I kind of wish there was more dialogue options too. Maybe some problem solving or some light puzzles. But yeah, the characters are pretty interesting. It's gonna be... I don't know what to think about this. Oh yeah, thanks to FBI for suggesting this too. Alright. I'm gonna go... It's about midnight. Jeez, it's really midnight? Damn. Well, we'll stream again tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit earlier tomorrow. I slept almost all day today. I shouldn't have done that. But around 3, I'll let you guys know on the Discord. So make sure you're connected to that. I'll try to make sure the YouTube notifications work. But we'll play this. We'll finish it off and then we'll stream something tomorrow too. After it. And then Thursday, I think we're playing Doom. Thursday for throwback. Wait, no, it's... Yes. Is it Tuesday or... Yeah, it's Tuesday today. Yeah, I go back to work on the 4th. We got Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we'll do something... We'll play, Oh, cool. Wait. New Year's is on Thursday, damn it. For some reason I thought it was on Saturday. Anyways. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Alright, save it here. Alright, you guys have a good one. See you tomorrow. Or later today, because it's midnight.